Command to gzip a folder? I am new to Mac command prompt stuff. How do you create a gzip of a folder in Mac OS X? I was told by a few folks that if you want to create a gzip of a folder you should tar it first and then zip it. Is this correct?
Tar is the archive tool and gzip is the compression tool. In order to compress a full directory, first you need to archive it to a single file. That's what the job is tar. And then you compress the archived file. You can do both tasks in a single tar command with proper option. If you don't want to make a tar archive, maybe you want to compress just a single file, then you can use gzip command directly. It will create a compressed file named file.txt.gz.
If somebody is still finding this question when searching gzip in Mac, I wrote a guide that it may be useful to somebody else. Here it goes. Compressing. The most basic command will compress the file, filename.txt, and then replace it with filename.txt.gz in the same directory. If you don't want to lose your original file, then you need to pipe the output of gzip to a file. We can also compress from standard input, so we can compress the output of other commands. OS X also comes with the compress and uncompress commands. They make for a smarter gzip, as it doesn't compress the file if it would grow after the compression process. The following command replaces filename.txt with filename.txt.z in the same directory. Decompressing. To restore a file to its uncompressed natural state you can use gzip or other of the wrappers. The decompression mode of gzip is called with the D flag. This mode will replace the file, filename.txt.gz, with filename.txt in the same directory. There's also a shortcut called gzip that will do the same. We can also pipe the decompressed file to the standard output to save it to another file. Another quick way of reading the content of a gzip to standard output is scat. It's basically the same as calling gzip cd, but you can call multiple files and have them concatenated the same way as the cat command concats text files. The only drawback is that your files need to be suffixed with the .z suffix for it to work. But fear not. Scat is still useful, because it can decompress from standard output. So you can basically pipe your files to scat to have them decompressed on the terminal window. This is very useful if you need to check the content of a file really quick, and you can even save the output of scat to a file, just as easy. The uncompress wrapper works like gzip cd, but it looks for files with the Z extension to replace them in the current directory, so you only need to specify the file name you want to restore, but it's alright if you call it with the Z extension, as the program will ignore it. I hope you find my guide useful. Smile.
Mac OS X is Unix, so this should work. This work on GNU/Linux.
Yes, you have to tar the directory first. The tar command can do both. Extract your archive.
moi on t'a tout su pour the channel. Please consider subscribing.